Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Jen and I'm so glad you're here because today I wanted to share with you all the fun, cool things that I picked up on my most recent trip to Walt Disney World. If you missed out on the vlogs, be sure to check them out on my channel. They are all up there right now. We spent a whole week in Disney World. I was with my husband Alex and I spent some time with my nephews and my brother-in-law. It was a big group of us and we had so much fun. It was really hot though, but we had so much fun, ate a lot of food, did a lot of fun rides. It was just such a good trip. And this time I ended up picking up quite a few things that I've been on the hunt for, so I'm really happy with them and I'm excited to share them. If you enjoy seeing Disney hauls as much as I do, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any future Disney content just like this to come. Let's get into it. First, I'm going to start with the pins that I picked up. I got quite a few. There's a few ones that I was particularly looking for and really wanted. So the first one is a resort pin and it's where we stayed and it is this Port Orleans Riverside pin. I already had a Port Orleans one, but I wanted to pick up one that specifically said Riverside on it. And I like this one so much. It had Mickey on it and he's fishing and it has the Riverside Mill on there. So I'm really happy that I was able to pick this up. This next one is a gift. It is for my sister. She is a big fan of Orange Bird. I loved this Orange Bird pin. I thought it was so cute with the palm tree, and I think my sister will really like it. So she loves Orange Bird, and Orange Bird was everywhere because there was also the Flower and Garden Festival going on in Epcot, so we were able to find lots and lots of Orange Bird merchandise, which was great, but this pin I think was just so cute and so perfect. These next two pins are pins that I had saw on not my last trip, but the trip before that. And I saw them the last time and I wish I had gotten them, and because I didn't, I regretted it so much. So I knew that this time I had to pick them up, and it's these two Chip and Dale pins. I love them so much. I think they are so cute. So there's Dale with the bottom part of the acorn, and then there's Chip with the top part. And I just think they're so cute because they go together. And anyway, I am a huge fan of Chip and Dale. I love them so much, and I just had to get these pins. They're very classic looking Chip and Dale, which I really like. And they just, I don't know, they're just like one of my favorite pins and they make me so happy. So I'm so glad that I have them in my collection now. This next one was a goal of mine to get, and it's this Tron pin from the Tron Light Cycle Run. I like it so much because it has a character from the movie. It also says Tron Light Cycle Run on there. So we didn't end up getting on the ride this time in Magic Kingdom. Just didn't work out. We couldn't get in the virtual queue and we didn't want to pay for a lightning lane. So we didn't get on it, but we have been on it before and it was like a terrifying ride. It's very intense for me, but Alex absolutely loves it. And since we love the movie so much, I just wanted to get another pin that commemorates the ride and the movie for us. And I love this one so much. It's very cool too. It kind of has like a holographic look to it here as well. So I really loved it and I'm so glad that I picked this up as well. The last pin was kind of a surprise that I found it when I went over to the Character Warehouse, and this is for anyone that grew up in the 90s and watched those Saturday morning cartoons, and it is this Gargoyles pin. I absolutely loved Gargoyles when I was growing up. I watched it all the time. I loved the TV show and I just think it was so much fun to watch, and I was very surprised to see a pin, and I guess Disney owns Gargoyles. I didn't realize that Disney actually owned Gargoyles, so I was really happy to see that they had made a pin and it was on a really good price, so I just picked it up and I'm kind of happy to have it because it's very reminiscent of my childhood. This next thing is also a gift and it is for my sister as well, and it is this alien dude from Toy Story, this plushie. He is so cute. I just thought my sister would love him. She loves the aliens from Toy Story, so I saw this and I immediately had to pick it up for her. For some more gifts, I picked up a couple of these Rice Krispie treats. I ended up picking up 3 of them. They were on like a super deal also at the Character Warehouse. The reason they were marked down is because the Best Before was getting very close, so I picked up 3. I already gave one away, and these other 2 are going to be going to friends of ours who ended up looking after Trixie. When we were walking around Epcot, I was on the hunt for some more gifts for the friends of ours who looked after Trixie, and it was Flower and Garden Festival, and I know they were into gardening, but I was having a hard time finding something that was suitable or that would be really good and easy to bring home related to like gardening and that. But eventually we came across the Outpost, and it's this little area that's in the World Showcase at Epcot. They have a bunch of like African artwork. It's all like wood carvings and different trinkets there and that you can get. And I ended up finding these really cute wood carved animals. So I got this giraffe one, which I thought was so beautiful and amazingly well done. And I also got this zebra as well. It's so cute and so amazing. I can't believe that these are all handmade and hand painted. These next two items are things that I really had to get on this trip. I wasn't going to go home without them. And the first one was this Starbucks Discovery Series Disney collection. It's their Been There series, and I absolutely loved all these different mugs. And the one that I ended up going with was the Magic Kingdom one. I love how colorful this mug is and the design. It has the castle on there and the Dapper Dans, and it just has such cool design on there. So many interesting things. I love it so much. The popcorn and everything, and it just makes me so happy. And I thought the first one that I should get is with the OG Magic Kingdom. I really want to get more of these mugs now. I'm gonna have to like clear out my cupboard. I think the next ones that I might want to get is Epcot. I didn't get a chance to go to the Starbucks at the other theme parks. We were just in such a rush, but I made a point of it at Magic Kingdom to definitely go and pick it up. So I think when I go back, I'm going to have to make a point to make sure I get another one and collect them all. This next thing is something that I've wanted for a very long time, but I could never justify the cost because I'm not going back to Disney that often. So I didn't want to be investing a lot of money in this because I'm not going to be wearing it on a day-to-day, so I wouldn't be getting the full use out of it as much as I love them and I love this style. But when I went to the Character Warehouse, I was able to find it and it was on a super deal. It is this pair of mini ears. I loved these so much. I just had to have them as soon as I saw it. It is a Disney 100 and it has like the classics on there. I love the color of purple and silver, and they were already wrapped. They hadn't even been opened and they were on a super deal. They were $10, you guys. $10. Normally they're $44.99. $44.99 for these. And $10, I was like, done. Absolutely, I'm going to get them. So I just love them. I am so excited to wear them on my next trip, and they fit and they're comfy, and oh my gosh, I'm so happy I have a pair of actual like Disney ears, because a lot of the time I've just been making them because they're pretty easy to make if you're, you know, crafty and all that. But I really wanted like an official Disney pair, so now I have them. And the last but certainly not least thing that I ended up finding, and it was another find at the Character Warehouse, was this Disney Cruise Line Spirit jersey. They were on another super deal and I just love the color. They're probably marked down because it has just the Australia continent on there, so it probably has to do with the cruises that go from Australia. And I just thought it was cool either way. And on the back, it just says Disney Cruise Line on the back there. And it was just too good of a deal to pass up. I am going on my first Disney cruise later this year, so I thought, why not? I'm gonna wear this. The cruise that we're going on is maybe when it's starting to get a little bit cooler. So for me, this is perfect. It's long sleeved. I could wear it around the ship if I'm cold. And this was originally $89.99 and it was marked down to $24.99. And even if my cruise is not going to Australia, I still think it's very cute. Like, I love kangaroos, I love koalas, and it has kiwis on there, and it has like Mickey running around. It's just so cute, and again, it makes me so happy. I'll be able to wear it when I go on my cruise, or I could even wear it before then. You know, it's a long sleeve, I could wear it as a cozy shirt, that sort of thing. I almost forgot. I did get one other thing, and this one is more of sentimental value, and I don't know if I mentioned it at all in the vlogs, but in Magic Kingdom and Disney Springs, they have these artists that will do silhouettes for you. You could bring in a photo of a family member, or they could do your silhouette. You just have to sit and they'll take a picture of you and then they draw it for you. But they also do pet silhouettes. So I ended up getting a pet silhouette of my dog, Pixel. So this one is representative of my dog Pixel. There's a picture of her also up there. She sadly passed away in 2022, at the end of 2022. And I miss her so much. She was such a big part of my life, and I wanted to get this to commemorate her. So what I did was I brought in a couple photos of Pixel with the profile side of her face. the artist looked at them, she took a photo of them as well, and she kind of went off that. So if you are considering getting a pet silhouette, make sure you bring in a good photo of the side profile of the face, because they're going to need that to work off of. For this one, I didn't have anything that showed the bottom half of her, so the artist kind of had to go off of, you know, her image of it and that sort of thing, but I still love it. I love how it turned out. I think it's so great. I think I might put it up here or hang it on my wall somewhere, and I'm hoping to put it like with her collar in that. And on the back, it talks about the artist. So this one was done by Jamie Hurst, and it gives like the full bio there about the artist as well, which I think is so great, and it's a great way to support the local artists as well. I also paid to get it framed. It doesn't come in the frame, so that's an extra cost as well. You could just get the portrait, bring it home with you, and then frame it yourself when you get home, but I thought the frame suited it so well. So that's it. That is my haul from this last Disney trip. I think I picked up a lot of cool, good things this time. I'm very happy with everything that I got. The one thing that I wish I had got, and I really regret not getting, was a plushie. I wish I had gotten the Rex plushie, or maybe even Sully, or one of those, but I'm thinking if I go back later this year, I'm hoping that maybe I can find one then and I can bring it back with me. That I just ran out of time, and it's always the way. Like, you're always like, oh, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. Just buy it. As soon as you see it, just buy it, because time goes so fast when you're on a trip and time gets away from you, and before you know it, you're back on the plane home or back in the car back home, and you're gonna have that regret of like, oh, I wish I got that, you know? So just, that's my advice. If one thing is that you take away from this video is buy the things that you see that you love so you don't miss out. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this haul, please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite thing was, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.